Okay, now you can start.
All right, so I'm hoping to clear some stuff up in the meeting, and then anybody that has questions, hopefully we can all answer them. So first off, I guess we'll start with the lamb sauce termination / motion. Does anybody have questions on that?
Okay. When you say terminated, does that mean that he can never come back to the staff team?
Like terminate? Well, Quindle came up with these terms. So demoted means like demoted a rank. So like Mad Hatter was demoted from admin to moderator. Terminated means he's like no longer part of the team anymore.
Okay, but that does not mean that he can't become a part of the team again.
I thought I brought that up.
True, but it'd be hard for him to do that.
Okay. I can understand the hard part, but like terminated, I thought meant like he could never come back no matter how many times he applied.
Yeah, because we had I think it was you, right? Or he was once demoted before or terminated, and then he came back.
Oh, did he?
And he's gone again. All right, so does anyone want to know specific details now that the case is done?
Liquor did a pretty good summary of it on the forum. I read that and I was satisfied.
Okay, cool. Anybody else have questions about that one?
Questions about what? I'm sorry, I'm dealing with other
Lamb
shit.
sauce.
A little lamb sauce.
Not really. No, I understand why he was demoted, so not really.
Okay, cool. And that will bring us to Mad Hatter. So she was demoted to moderator from admin. Anybody have questions on that one?
Oh, is it? Shit. About Mad Hatter? No. Oh wait, no. She was a retired staff member before she came back, right?
Right.
I feel like that's subjective.
Okay, because I feel like she shouldn't have came back at all, in my opinion. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, so does anybody have any questions or anything on why she's demoted?
Nope.
So we can go.
Was there any particular? I mean, I don't think it was the band that did it. I'm looking over the forums, and I don't see an official reason.
Yeah, so she banned someone for a minute just to get money, I guess. That was the whole deal. Tried talking to her. She basically disconnected, went offline, and would not respond.
Wait, was that her talking to you, or is that her? Because she did that with Toaster as well. Toaster was trying to tell her that she wasn't supposed to do that, and she was not listening to him at all because obviously he's the lower rank than she is, so she wasn't gonna listen to her, or she wasn't gonna listen to him. Sorry.
I mean, it's a combination of all of them. Even though he's a lower rank, and if he sees her doing something wrong, he can obviously say something. Be like, hey, what are you doing? I mean, if she doesn't listen, you can always report it to us, and then we go from there, which is pretty much what happened.
Right.
Yeah, with screenshots too. Maybe.
Yeah, and then she's been banning people permanently for like saying certain words, and
yeah.
The other thing was I think
Her gagging me.
gagging you. That was also another reason why we decided to demote her to moderator. Along with she was saying certain words were discrimination, banning people for them, stuff like that.
Okay.
So, anybody have questions on that one?
Nope.
Cool. And then once Goigle got back, so next topic, he demoted a bunch of people for inactivity. So basically, I think he sent out warnings to all of them saying, hey, hop on, just do a little bit. And I guess they didn't come back at all. So quite a few people were demoted just due to inactivity. I'm sure they can come back once they're more active. I think
I'll be right
Twice
back.
is one of the ones that decided to retire because he wasn't active. I think he said he was going to come back once he was able to become active again. Any questions on that?
Did most of those people just like not respond, or?
Yeah, I think none of them responded. None of them logged onto the server. Nobody messaged Foible.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
I mean, I would have guessed it was something like, oh yeah, I haven't thought about it in a while. Probably, just tire me, whatever. But okay.
All right, so the 26th incident that
But,
occurred.
can I bring up a topic of my own that I want to bring up?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's about the Sky situation with Secret. Where she froze his car like directly above the ground, was undercover, and had I'm not gonna say it's Brock, but she had a male jump onto her microphone to pose as her. Okay. I didn't know who it was, nor do I care who it was. But she had the male pose as her, so that way she could get out of me and Ryan talking to her about what she was doing. So, my question for that is, why wasn't she demoted for that, or why wasn't that one of the reasons?
Yeah, so we were going through the case for a little while, and in the end, she was demoted.
Yeah, but Goigo told me that she was just demoted for the inactive part, but he never said that was the reason why, and it was never said on the forums.
Yeah, so I guess 26 was originally meant to come here to like look into the case. Not sure why, but over time, I think they sent a video or something. I didn't even see it, to be honest with you. And I guess he made some determination, I'm assuming. But in the end, she was demoted for the inactivity. I'm sure the whole incident took a little part in it, but mostly inactivity. But Boyd will know more on that one. That makes sense.
Yep.
Except up. Yeah, I'm stuck and my car's stuck.
Oh.
Got that admin call, huh?
North.
And while we're on the topic of 26, we'll bring up the whole thing where where everybody was like arguing and all that, which caused, I think, what's his name, Chang to resign and one other person.
Daddy.
Wait, no, freaking 26 made like 3 people resign.
Fuck.
Didn't he?
It was Chain Gang, Morgan, and Daddy.
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan and Daddy. Yeah, I don't know if I PM'd it to you specifically, Ryan, but I told either Goigle or one of the senior staff that most of that chat was in Daddy's server, and like obviously you guys can see that. Most of the chat is like all that where it went down.
Oh, I didn't know about that part of it.
That's where most of it was like brought up. Like everybody was sitting there talking about it, and we're like, "Well, that's a bunch of bullshit." And Chenggang was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about resigning." And then Daddy was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about resigning too because I don't play Gmod. Gmod's dying." And honestly, he didn't like 26 either.
Yeah.
So I guess 26 is re-retired. I'm not sure if Blade will bring him back after this whole thing.
Right.
Because he was saying that, I think in one of the threads, or I think Gamer sent him a video and he got to see everything that was said and how he said it. And I guess Goigo wasn't all that healed with how he brought it up and everything. I guess word choice could have been a lot better and him just being nicer in general.
Right.
I'm not sure why he was so pissed off at Chang, to be honest with you guys. I think Chang like argued back a little bit. I think that's what set it off, but then it went way too far.
Yeah.
One sec, guys. I gotta get something.
And before this incident, I was working on a code of conduct anyway. That made me push it a little faster. So I'm sure all of you have seen it. It's basically stuff that we've done before and general items that we do anyway, but now it's just written down.
Right.
And then we've also hit on some more topics like the harassment thing and all that, to where there's a certain time limit. Because I believe Matt Hatter was saying harassments if you call a person it like 2 times or more. And then she was like, it went on for 5 minutes over those 2 times that it was said or something like that. So it's like, what the hell are you talking about? So does anybody have questions about the code of conduct or anything we should add or remove?
Not to the code of conduct, but I think like stuff.
Rules.
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of like a clarification on some rules, because I've had it a lot, and I know Toaster and Secret have, because we talk a lot in my Discord.
Yes.
Where people are like, yeah, but the rule doesn't say I can't do this.
Yeah,
But the
like
rule doesn't say
like
people
Buster
find loopholes. Yeah, like Buster brings up.
door spamming. Some guy today said that a senior staff told him that door spamming is allowed and it's okay to do it. But I didn't bother to ask who because I was kind of mad at him. Because he's like arguing to me, so that's why I asked in staff chat again so that I can give him a screenshot.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I didn't say anything on that one, unless Quindle or Liquor, but I don't think they were.
Goigle confirmed that door spamming is abusing a glitch and also an exploit.
Yep, he confirmed that. So therefore, like I told you in my Discord Secret, whenever somebody brings up some bullshit like that, you can just tell them that you've already had confirmation beforehand.
So, I mean, what you should do with that rule is you should put, for example, door spamming, shooting gas tanks.
That's a good idea. I suggest you can also post it on the suggestions page of the forums and edit that.
Okay.
I think that doesn't.
Before, for staff, we used to have a few pages that were rule interpretations for us, so everyone was on the same basis. Everybody looked at the rules the same way. I tried finding those, but I guess Goigle permanently deleted them, so not even I can see them. They're gone. But I believe we should also have those definitions underneath the initial rules so that players can actually see what it means and what the parameters are.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to put under the suggestion tab.
And then, in game, the warnings, you should put timestamps after so that, like, the lower people like us, moderators, can tell what day it was from, and either it was like a long time ago or like yesterday.
Oh, I see. So when it pops up as what is it?
So like 6:29 CDM at 2 p.m.
Oh yeah, not a bad idea. I think those only last for maybe a week or so. The actual like watch list warnings that pop up when people join.
Oh. Yeah, I have no idea how to actually view the timestamps on a watch list item or how long it lasts.
I believe it's a week. I'm not 100% sure. There isn't any specific timestamp. I know the admins can add and remove people. And then I guess if you see it over and over and over and over again for a super long time, you can always remove them. And then if they break a rule, you can always warn them or add them back on.
And then with the running people over without a mask on, you should add that under the do not CDM.
Yeah, that was the next one I was about to bring up.
That one's been argued a lot.
Yeah, that one I actually had an argument with twice about. About the CDM without a mask on. So wait. So what I think should be added is that as long as you have a mask on, you should be able to run people over. That's the only thing I'll probably add to about it. So if you have a mask on, you can run people over because obviously cops are gonna shoot your car if they see you with a mask on. But then again, that can also be fucked up for the VIPs who can make their mask completely black and then not nobody be able to tell that they have a mask on, and then they just start CDMing everybody.
And then another thing,
Hang on, one thing at a time. Mask, CDM first.
Alright. I would also create another suggestion thing under the forums, so then other players can chime in on it too, because there's a lot of players that are active and they can actually vouch and say.
Alright, I'll make the one about the mask.
Okay, cool.
I'll make the ones about the doors and the gas tanks.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, and the elevator.
What about the elevator?
Yes, somebody got their car into the elevator and broke upscale.
Okay, that one falls under abusing glitches. So
yes, for example,
yeah, that
shooting gas tank, door spamming, and glitching your car inside places that they're not supposed to be.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, how about the one behind bank? The door behind bank.
Yeah,
because that one throws your car a million miles and it can kill anybody on the map. If we're gonna bring up like door glitches and door
yeah,
spamming.
that would still fall under do not glitch your car into...
Abuse glitches. Yeah, but I don't remember who said it was. One of the senior staff. I think it was Liquor. Don't quote me on that one, but one of them said that the fucking blowing up of the cars behind that thing is fine, or that like as long as it don't kill nobody, it's all right. But I'm just like, that doesn't excuse the fact that it can still break the server.
Yeah, the whole thing with like car flinging is all messed up. I don't know what you can and can't do with that.
For
Yeah.
car playing, I know we have had a few cases of that in the past. I believe somebody also put an appeal up, and I went back and looked up a few old reports and stuff where Goigle said that you can actually car fling as long as you're not killing people and breaking certain parts of the server, such as the elevator, because that's obviously a vital part of going up and down upscale, which is not good. But if you're just closing like the garage door on a car, let's say like the Waterside gas station, it just flings it on the roof. It doesn't affect or kill anybody.
I mean, it wastes our time because then they call admins to get it down.
I have a response for that I've got from 26. He said if anybody has a situation like that, it is not the admin's responsibility to get the car back, so therefore they have to go and respawn it themselves and waste their money.
That's actually something.
That's
I wanna
really good.
bring up is car stuck a legitimate admin report?
But if it's like on accident and the door.
Car stuck, okay, from what I've been told by Goigo and 26, is that the car stuck thing really only applies if someone's not in a form of combat. So if someone like gets their car stuck and like they're hammering the admin chat real quick to get their car unstuck because like they're getting chased by cops or they're getting chased by robbers, you do not help them. You just simply return yourself. If someone is like stuck in like the middle, like for Paralake, everybody gets stuck on the freaking highway on the fucking little shit. Now that is a real one, unless of course they're being chased. So that's what I've been told with that.
Oh yeah, one more thing. The admin chat, the misuse of admin chat, like admin to me, admin help, that needs to be put under the rules. They need to specify the ticket.
Yeah, I do be saying a lot in global chat that people need to, be more specific or whatever.
Actually, if there's anything that's going to be added to the splash screen that you get when you load into the server, like door glitching, flinging your cars, and glitching like that, those examples, I would actually put on a less priority than the admin chat. Like if there was one thing you were going to add to that description, or to the MOTD,
Yeah.
I know the admin chat would save me the most time.
Yeah, it would help us out a lot.
Yeah, think of it as like a police call list. Like a call, yeah.
I've also been told that if they just put admin to me and all that, you don't actually have to respond to that. You can always message them and be like, hey, tell me why. Or from now on, tell me why, otherwise we're not going to come. generally they'll figure it out real quick. You know, these players are, some of them are young as hell.
Right.
Right. That's also a good suggestion that you could put on the forums as well.
You know, I remember that I was supposed to do one things, but I don't remember what I was supposed to make the thread on.
I remember exactly that much.
Fuck, I don't remember which one I was supposed to make a thread on. Fuck.
Hey,
All right, so you can go over all of them, and then I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll
Who
figure it
had
out.
what? I don't even remember, to be honest. I was trying
Secret
to-
I know had two. Secret, what are you doing form-wise for discussions or threads?
it was actually
You're doing-
3.
Okay, I know you're doing
door
gas tank.
spamming, the
Okay.
gas tank, and getting your car stuck in a place. Well, it was glitching your car into a place that it's not supposed to be.
Who the fuck just did that to the microphone?
I
Just like breathed in it really fucking loudly.
Gold.
Wasn't me. I didn't hear anything. My
Okay.
mic's been muted.
Oh.
You talking about in game or here?
No, this was definitely Discord because I'm tabbed out in game.
My microphone's
hear
like 1 foot away from me, so.
Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
All right, so those are some good topics to go over. Anybody else? I mean, we'll go down the list, but just right now, does anybody else have any good ideas to add or throw in or question?
The Touchmaster Delta Siren.
You can also
I already
add that
talked
under.
to Gold about it, and I begged him, and he said it's not that simple. He has to go through and find the Siren ID and then implement it. He says it's a long process.
So I think a little while ago, maybe like 2 months ago, we put the mic spam rule in, so you can't mic spam over chat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's against the rules now. And what else?
Mike spam over radio. Local is fair game.
Yeah, that's what I've been told also.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was
Get
the
away
most,
from
but
that.
given that the team radio is supposed to be used for cross-map coordination, no other way of doing that quickly.
Yeah. And then our player count seems to have gone up a bit. Have some of
Yeah,
you
it's bounced.
gone around and promoted a little bit, or is it just
I have a lot actually.
Have you done it like in the last week? Because I mean,
No, I haven't done it in the last week. I did it like 2 weeks ago ish.
okay.
This last week I've been focusing on my family because my uncle has to come live with me since his wife's a
Right.
crazy meth dealer. So
Oh.
yes.
Yeah. But
So I've been dealing with that in my Discord server as well.
it was almost ironic. Daddy retired because he said Gmod was dying, and then like earlier today we had 15 people on in the middle of the day.
Yep.
We had
Yeah.
like 20.
Because I'm on. They all love me.
Yeah,
I guess.
that is definitely not the reason. Hop off your high horse.
I mean,
Yeah,
No.
shut up, Secret.
All right. Anyways, keep the conversation going in the right
don't need
direction.
it.
Yeah, so it seems to be going up. We seem to have an average of what, 25 right now.
Yeah, right now we have a lot of people.
That's just for the one. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're all coming back from summer camp or whatnot. Who knows?
Probably
But
from
other
June
than
to
that-
July.
Maybe. And then also, I think some promoting has helped a little bit. I've noticed some more players that I haven't seen before. So if you keep promoting, we'll keep getting new players and stuff like that. Maybe some
Yeah.
new staff. For all the staff that did leave, they can all, I think, come back because they just resigned. They weren't demoted or anything like that.
Right.
Right.
So let's say if Chan Gang wanted to come back, he could come back. Same with
Yeah.
Daddy and all that. So I guess we'll go through the list, and if anybody has questions or has anything to add or talk about, just go ahead. So, Buster, anything?
No. Other than, do we have or care enough to have a list of who is making which threads for suggestions?
I just made a thread, just called rule definitions because I just remember mine was rules that normal players cannot find loopholes in the rules.
Okay, that's fair. Cool. Just commenting on that thread for like various stuff like explaining glitches and whatnot.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm satisfied.
I will be posting the recording of the staff meeting in general staff office titled staff
Sweet.
meeting if you missed it.
Alright, good. Because, yeah, we don't have a lot of people here. Well, we have like half.
I didn't catch the first half, so.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, damn you, NY Golden. All right, North American, you have anything?
North, can't hear you.
All I hear is the pitter patter of you slapping the fuck out of your mic.
Sorry,
I really got slapping the mic at least.
oh, it just screwed up. But just to point out, like, make sure that other staff members, unless they're above you, if you're doing a sit, make sure, like, don't just publicly comment about a ban or something. Just keep it confidential.
Oh, come on! Sorry, middle of game, sorry.
Don't be a pig.
So, another thing to add to that is, I know we put in the code of conduct, don't give away like undercover staff because they could also be performing their duties.
Yeah, CRD does that every time I go on. I don't know how he knows.
Okay. That's normal players. Okay. What happens if like they're like a TM or like a fucking mod and like what are the admins calling them out in staff chat? Because TMs and mods are not, watching over another staff member to see if they need to be promoted. That is true. So is it okay to call out TMs and mods if they're online? Like just be like, hey Secret, how's it going? And Secret's under the name of Big Dong Billy.
So
That sounds about right.
TMs can't go undercover. I mean, they always have to have their name, but moderators, I wouldn't, just in case they're like watching something. Because I know before when I was like a mod, we had some whole like, there's some hackers on and whatnot. We were all undercover, and I think somebody said my name, and then they all left. I didn't get.
Wait, they said it in admin chat or they said it in normal chat?
It was like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And, I mean, if you really want to message them, you can message them over Steam or like a private message. But unless they're cool with being like everybody,
Found out. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, that's fair.
I understand if they're typing in the chat and like talking normally, but just being undercover, which a lot of people do. Yeah, who cares? You can just talk to them and be like, whatever.
Check with them first.
Yeah, before you can always like ask who they are, and if they're like, I don't want to say, who cares? But if they just keep talking and stuff like that over the chat, yeah, it's fine. But don't do it over general. But if you know who it is, honestly, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Am I making any sense? Okay.
Yep.
Gamer, anything?
No, nothing.
Golden,
What's that?
any questions, comments, or concerns?
No, I'm gonna listen to Secret's recording after there, and I'll kind of figure it out from there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the first things we went over was like the lamb toss, Mad Hatter, staff that were demoted for inactivity, and the little 26 thing where everybody was annoyed with each other. And then the code of conduct, I think that was just when you join. Patient,
Okay, are we done here? I'm gonna end the recording.
No. Stop.
we're just gonna go through the list. Patient, you got anything?
Off the top of my head, no. No, not really.
You can make sure to interrupt us if you do.
Honestly, the only fucking thing I got is just the claims, but that don't even matter at all. That's like the only staff thing that's popped up in my head recently.
Secret.
No, I'm good.
And post door.
No.
Alright, you can end the recording.